I'm not ready for this. So I'm not going to do it just yet. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition Control Run. This is Titania Bird. And I just realized I forgot to check something. I forgot to check the results of my level up. Level 28. 2 levels away from the cap. 2 points to spend. And you know what? Let's cap that out. And we'll find out what our friends have later on. That was really the only thing that I needed to do in order to further delay. So, yep. Back into the Pangaea expense. Here we go. Oh, we got some planets to explore before we go to Ios. Okay, cool. Agatodon. Agatodon is a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and methane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of gold. Its surface gravity is comfortable 1.0 standard Gs. There are several areas of debris that may be wreckage of downed Prothean aerostat colonies. Based on the size of the debris field, the population of over 100,000 was likely. Orbital period 0.4 Earth years, radius 6,172 kilometers, day length 53.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 84.3 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 510 Celsius. Unlikely I'm going to get that last Turian emblem here, but I'll check them anyway. Zaphe. Zaphe is a relatively small hydrogen and helium gas giant. There are several tenuous belts of debris in equatorial orbit. Spectral analysis of the material suggests artificial origin, perhaps the remains of stations that once mined Zaphe for helium-3. Orbital period 33.8 Earth years, radius 30,488 kilometers, day length 12.2 Earth hours. And last but not least, in the golden age of the Protheans, Ilos was once a verdant world dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Ilos has been devastated by means unknown, its entire surface changed to the color of rust, or blood. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. Orbital period 261 Earth days, radius 8,607 kilometers, day length 54.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 11.26 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature a hot 38 degrees centigrade.
Skipper?
You don't have to call me that. I'm a traitor now. I probably shouldn't even be wearing this uniform.
We had to do this, Shepard. You know that. There's no other way. And you'll always be the skipper to me. Oh, Captain, my captain.
As I recall, the captain dies in that poem.
Next time, I'll stick with Tennyson. I'm not a word person, Shepard. Other people say what I mean better than I do. We're mutineers, sailing a stolen warship into the most hostile system in the galaxy. I couldn't blame the Council for calling us reckless or aggressive.
Just a few months ago, you would have.
I've had some things to think about since coming aboard. Death closes all. But something ere the end, some work of noble note, may yet be done. Not unbecoming men that strove with gods. We'll get home again, Shepard. I believe you'll lead us through. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Ash, I don't always want to lead you. Sometimes I'd like to stand beside you.
Is that an admission of something, Shepard? I have a better idea. How about I lead? I've spent my whole life fighting to get what I want. To get it done, I had to bury a lot of things. During that whole time, not even once did I feel like I was worth what I was fighting for. You make me feel good enough.
Bunk here tonight, Ash. With me.
Bold words, Shepard. I like bold.
Burying a lot of things, like, apparently the fact that, well, you're bisexual, at least in this modded version.
This isn't a contest, Ash.
This isn't an act, Shepard. But you'll learn.
And boy, it is very fortuitous that this channel is not monetized. Also, obviously, this is not being marked for kids.
Well now, that's a whole new spin for on the floor and give me 20, huh?
Would you roll your eyes if I said this is the first time in months that I felt that all's right in the galaxy?
Yes?
Bridge to Commander Shepard. We're 5 minutes out from the Mu relay.
Well, duty calls. Get up to the bridge, Skipper. I've got other weapons to check out. Hey, Shepard. Whatever happens down there, I just wanted to say... Wait, you know what? I'm not telling you. You want to hear this? You'll just have to come back to me.
Yes, okay, Ashley. I know.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone!
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
You know how you know he's serious? It's not an arrogant flex. It's just quiet confidence. Ashley, Liara, once more into the breach, my friends.
You two, keep moving. Inside, now.
Well, bugger, we land in the perfect slot and they close the door
We have
on
to get inside
us.
this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Alright, well, let's hit the dusty trail. Oh, right, we don't. No scope. When in doubt, no scope. Of course, sometimes using the scope is fine and dandy, too. Come on, poke your ugly. There we go. Yeah, back here. Oh, nope, he just disappeared. Okay. And he just reappeared. Okay, we can't get into that door. Ilos is a bit maze-like. At least in this first part. Now, in case you've been wondering why I'm not using my powers, well, I don't want to. I'll probably use them in the harder fights, but just like base fights where I can just take things out in one shot, I'd much rather do that. You know, it's, there's a saying, you know, don't kill a mosquito with a cannon. So, if I can kill my mosquitoes just a single bullet, I'd much prefer it. Ah, these creepy, creepy, creepy statues. Huh. You think that's what the Protheans looked like? Nah. Oh, I've walked myself around in a circle. Oh, right, I need to check to see what my other folks got. Liara has advanced overload. Ashley has nothing aboard. Well, let's check our map then. We are going the wrong goddamn direction. Okay, so right, and then right again. Here we go. Remember what I said about this part on Ilos being very maze-like? You have the unwritten rule of shooter games like this, and to a lesser extent RPGs. If you're going somewhere and find enemies, you're probably going the correct direction. If you're going somewhere and there aren't enemies anymore, you might have gotten turned around. It's on the side, so the options of that. So the possibility of that behind us having been a door were pretty high. Radar about to be jammed. We can't just walk right off of the edge to get down there. No, that would be too easy. Of course. Let's go around here and do whatever we can before we go into that door. And by do whatever we can, I guess wander around aimlessly while nothing happens.
This place still has power. Must be running off its own generator.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker. Control station somewhere. Oh, that would have been a good sniping platform. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Reset the layout. The good news is that by doing that, I get armatures on my side. Let's get up the security room first. Do that. Nobody here. At least not on this floor. Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
Would this be a bad time to tell you all that I understood it perfectly?
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Cannot be stopped, huh? Well, we'll see about that. You see, I got this strange thing about me where I don't much care for what's impossible. Yeah, let's try that again. Reset the layout. There we go. Yeah, I don't much care about what's possible and what isn't, because, or at least Kendrix Shepard doesn't. For one very important reason. She's killed Thresher Moths, you know. I was supposed to be playing Impossible, she managed to do it. Multiple Thresher Moths, no less. In the words of Destiny's Child, I am a survivor. I am not going to give up. I'm gonna work smarter. I'm gonna work harder. Alright, well, back to the Mako. It's creepy how this stone has a texture that makes it look like Python.
Good idea. The firepower will come in handy.
Into the
I have
tunnel.
spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Hey, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead.
Keep yourself alive. Keep yourself alive. Getting a little squirrely here. When the lights go down in the city, and oh, what the fuck is that?
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I do not think Saren is behind this.
Well, there's this conveniently placed door right here, so let's nudge the Mako all the way up to the very edge of the bar and head down in here.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
I'm not putting faith in anybody being on our side. Not anymore.
Didn't we just talk about this, Ashley? Behold, the last vestiges of the Protheans. Vigil.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend.
How convenient.
My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
So... Okay, explain why you stopped us.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers.
The Keepers.
The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
And no one watches the Watchmen.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Well, in understanding how they work, I might be able to figure out a way to stop them, but okay.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
Oh, shit.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
And thus, the cold equations.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
Again, the cold equations. I don't like them either.
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Liara, you are adorable, you are endearing, you are a great many things to me. But I need you to keep it in your pants.
I'm sorry, Liara. We have to stop Saren. Nothing else matters.
You are right. I am sorry. My personal feelings clouded my judgment. We should go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Well, the clock is ticking. So next time, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, we'll take the conduit into the Citadel. We will make all of the necessary decisions to, at least for a time, save the galaxy from the Reapers. Till then, later y'all.